One of the leading indicators historically of a society deteriorating into tyrannical oppression is when everyday men and women see and encounter things that they believe to be wrong and nonsensical and untrue, but they don't say anything because they don't want to ruffle any feathers, and they feel pressure being applied to them from a small yet vocal minority of people. Man, if that doesn't scare you just a little bit whenever you pair that reality with today's reality, then I think that it should, because there's definitely some of that going on right now. And so what do we need to do as leaders? Well, we need to commit to a very basic, simple, fundamental standard that we are going to tell the truth. And that is not offensive, that is not harmful, that is just right? We are going to tell the truth. Now, we live in a world today where there's a lot of truth tellers, right there, that are going out of their way to pick a fight. We don't need to go out of our way to pick a fight. Just as leaders, we need to hold this posture that when, not if, when the fight comes our way, we're not going to lay down in compliance, but rather we're going to tell the truth and trust that the truth doesn't harm people. Rather, the truth is what actually sets people free. But we're not going to be subdued into agreeableness just because our view on what's true doesn't align with someone else's. Now, in the times that we live in, it's so crucial that in our pursuit of telling the truth, we don't become exactly like the thing that we're trying to fight. So we're not going to meet intolerance with intolerance. Rather, we're going to respond with grace. We're not going to respond to brash pride with brash pride. Rather, we're going to be humble. We're not going to counter arrogance with arrogance. Rather, we're going to respond saying, hey, I know I'm not perfect. I know that I could have things wrong, and I often do get things wrong, and I have certainly gotten things wrong in the past. But this is just something I believe is true. We're going to remove our ego and our emotions from the picture. And again, we're going to commit to telling the truth. Why? Because it is simultaneously opportunity to positively influence the world around us. But even more than that, telling the truth is a matter of civic responsibility.